it's just an interesting thing, you know. And I'm more there for the project managers, you know. Like, yes, I do dispatch our guys and stuff like that, but you know, I'm like supposed to be like taking phone calls and answering, you know, things like that. Like that's not my job. But because they lost people in their office, they immediately started teaching me about them. And anyways, it's just kind of interesting. But what I didn't know until today, I just learned this. So they had one person. What is a construction customer service rep, basically, but she also did both. I didn't know that she had quit. She quit like a week before I started, which I did not know.
Right.
And then a week and a half ago, there was another one that quit. Both of them, one of them quit to be a stay-at-home mom. The other one quit because she got a job closer to home. But they were not expecting either one of them to be leaving. And so now they're short-staffed up front. Here I come, and the more I learn, the more they're like throwing me in there as their backup, you know, kind of thing. And I'm like, that's not what I'm supposed to be, you know. Customer service representative.
Right. Have you? So you've kind of made that apparent?
No, but it's an interesting concept because it's apparent to the girls in the office, but like the guys that I like, my construction guys, the project managers, and then the construction operations guy Eric that I told you about, they all know, and they've asked me that question. They're like, "What do you think about being out there?" And I'm like, "It's all right. I mean, it's not where I'm meant to be." And they're like, "Yeah, you'll be better back here." And you know. The easier they keep me, the better. It keeps me out of the and who was one of we had one of the Siri. We had one of the chat guys suddenly. He didn't even do a 2-week notice. He just said, "Hey, I got a new job." He left on bad terms. I think I told you that. He just left very suddenly, and he left like in a lurch with everything because he was kind of handling the royals, which those are like the beds, you know? But with these custom these are custom beds. They are expensive.
They have to custom weld them.
Yeah, and they have to be ordered like well in advance. Anyways, he was kind of managing that, but he wasn't documenting it the way he should be, so nobody knew where he was on it. So they kind of just dumped it on Eric's lap. And they said, "Here, you're in charge of these now. Also, here's the access to Addison's email, so you can find where he's at with things."
That is the worst thing you can do to someone. Seriously.
The reason he did it is because his last job. Remember I told you how Eric came from the competitor company?
No.
So Eric knows the industry. He knew the vendors, the grill vendors. He's done grill ordering before. So it wasn't like he was completely in the dark on understanding how grills work. He was completely in the dark on understanding where.
Yeah.
He's the best guy for the job to jump in. So they made the right move. It's just that it's a very much a learning curve. And he has come to me. He's just like, "I'm going to need you on this." And I was like, "Oh, what can I do?" He's like, "I need you to create the purchase orders and I'll send out the emails and talk to the vendor." And then like, "I need you to help me input the stuff." And anyway, so now I'm going to be heavily involved. So luckily that doesn't happen with often. You have to be on top of that. Right? It's just kind of an interesting thing, but I feel like it's very there's plenty for me to do that I don't need to be up front, you know, to do. But if they're substantially hurting, you know, because they're short staffed up there, they're gonna pull me up there, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, but I'm just doing what I do, and I'm doing what I do best, and and wowing the people that I can, and doing what I can. So,
No, just don't overdo it.
yeah, no, I know.
That's my problem is I come on so strong in everything. I'm so salesy and approachable, and I'm so open.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that.
Like I wrote I wrote a presentation today, a
Yeah.
full length document. It's like six pages. It was about dealer onboarding processes. Well, I wrote this whole thing in about 2 hours, and then the person that was assigned the project, Jamie, just looped me in just to get my opinion, and I took their work and remade it, all of their work, in 2 hours.
Are you stepping on toes by doing that?
No, because I didn't send the report out. I was too nervous.
Oh.
I saw that coming 100 miles away. There was no fucking way I was going to get involved in that bullshit. But I am going to call Jamie next week and say, "Hey, Brittany's put a lot of work into this, and I don't want to, you know, post an upgrade to her hard work, that would be a bad move on my part, and just see what she says about it."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a good way to approach it. That is a tough one though, because you're like, "Ooh, but this could be better.
Oh, mine is far superior.
Yeah. Well, what's Brittany's like qualifications to do that? What qualifies her to like?
What qualifies Brittany? That's her primary responsibility, is dealer onboarding.
Oh.
So essentially, she's been assigned this task, and she's not doing a good job. And so Jamie brought me in to get my opinion.
She was seeking your opinion on it?
Yes.
Well, then I don't think that it's out of line for you to send that to her. I just wouldn't send it and copy Brittany at the same time.
Agreed.
And you could even say that, just say, this is what I came up with. If you had asked me to do the task, this is what I would have provided. So just say, look it over, and then if there's points of it that you want me to take back and like Brittany so that I can help her, let's do it. Because and then just say that way, just be like, I don't want to like do the project for her or try to step on her toes, but this is what I would have produced. So now tell me what you like, and I'll take it back to Brittany and in pieces, and just say, hey, we should do this. You should have this. You could do it like that.
Right.
So today, it's funny you say that. So today in Service Titan, just a few moments before it got crazy, and so I took just created a change order for this week. They were adding 2 dehumidifiers to it. This is like after the initial estimate sign off. We'll come back and they'll say, oh, you and it's a process that we're trying to fix. We're trying to get them to actually sign off on saying, yes, we need those in the initial proposal, but that hasn't been brought. Like my guys that supervise me, like, not very good about bringing that up at the beginning. They bring it up as the construction's going. They'll say, hey, it's really humid inside this crawl space that we, constructed. We really should, do this.
Yeah.
And then they sell it. But we're trying to kind of bypass that at the beginning. Well, anyways, maybe to this change order. And send it over. Well, great. Understand. It consists of those behind the previous change order, and then just filter in Adobe, or go find the template for it, and then just edit it. And I don't even have Adobe, so I'm kind of editing it in Adobe online, and then I have to create like a Word one. And if I do it in Word, I got to make sure I have the company, logo template, whatever, for headers of it up. Then I just making up the words as I go, because there's no standard language on it. And I'm like, this is kind of very, antiquated, rudimentary. I don't know. So I was like, this is done. So I was Googling tutorials and service type, one of them was building proposal templates. So just the system, and I was just kind of playing around with it, and I mean, there's still a lot of connecting points I don't know about. Like, I don't know how it connects to billing and what to affect. So I didn't put any pricing in it. I was able to create a template for a change order proposal to the project within the location that we're doing, right? We already got approval on these humidifiers. I wasn't worried about it doing it. So I created a document that looked professional, and it had all the same things on it. It had all of the professional writings and everything on it. And it was just a one-click print to PDF. Service creating this can recreate the same template for a different job that wants. And I can manually go in each time I do it and input the cost.
Nice.
Let me show you this. Created this template. I'm still trying to figure out how it all works. He said, but by clicking print, the key knew right away. He's like, let me guess, you're just going to click on print screen. It's going to pull exactly what we want up. I said, yeah. I said, look at this. It pulled it. He's like, see? You know what? I was like, yeah, it'd be so much more uniform it would be consistent. We would have one template. We would take us to concept or purpose. What he wants to do is he wants to go from being a mom and pop company to more of like a
Yeah.
those are small details that really stand out.
Well, they matter. Yeah, they matter. When you want to be a corporation, you have to treat things a lot differently.
Yeah, so we've got to do, I mean, even though like our builders and everything don't care right now, however it gets there, it just gets there. We still have to do that. We still have to have consistency to out the handmade items. Guess the best way to say it. Handwritten, handmade, the verbal agreements. And that's what also keeps happening is that all of our agreements right now are like mostly verbal. Like guys will talk to me like, yeah, you need to let's do it. And that's you know, you're like, yeah, you told me you were
Right. Right.
$7,000 for one thing, keep the bills on. I'm excited. So like, for me to get it signed off in writing as far as like I send them the change order I can email, and then I say you can either respond to the email with the word approved, or you can sign send it. Most of the time they just write back an email and say approved, and then I log it. Issue for these guys. It's an issue for the people building for, but it's not become an issue. So, actually, I did create today. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
somebody else in the office may have already known how to do that. But point is nobody else has done it. So I'm doing it for the construction, you know? So my day went.
Good.
Did you book your travel for the following weekend, or have you only done the
Yeah, I forgot. You were supposed to remind me to do that. That's very important. I'm going to have to do it while I'm traveling, which is going to be virtually impossible. Ugh.
well, why don't you just wait till the following week? Do you know why you should wait for the following week? You know what I didn't think? Do you remember what days? So we're talking about the week of my birthday, right? Talking about the 29th?
Yeah, I'm looking. Hold on, I can't remember.
Yeah, 29th. That's 4th of July is on Saturday the 4th, and most companies are giving their employees the 3rd off. There are a lot of people that will be gone and out of town. I have a hard time believing that the dealers will be out of town for that week.
Did you know we have neighbors moving in, a U-Haul and everything?
It's the streets. People moving in.
Well, no, I'm looking at it. They look like service people because they have a trailer. Well, maybe.
There was a little girl bringing in.
Oh, there was a little girl carrying in stuff.
I saw them carrying in like lounging chairs and stuff.
So it looks like it finally sold.
You should go across the street, introduce yourself. I don't even know.
They're like, I think they're Mexican.
Money on it.
I don't know.
Which they get for.
Walking you in here.
So the people that say that.
Oh, I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
try construction workers.
So do you see what I'm saying about that week? That might not be the best week to go visit dealers.
Well, I understand that, but if it's the one that I have scheduled with Preston, which I didn't look up today, and I should have, God damn it, I'm such an idiot. I don't know when the exact dates that I'm supposed to go with Preston are. I don't know if it's in that over that week. I think it is, but I'm not sure.
You might want to go look. Can you not look that up right
No, I can't do it right now.
Why is that?
Yeah, I can do it right now. I just don't want to. Fine.